My eyes smarted with the salted water, working its way through the tears that I shed. The moonlit night was always my preferred setting for a swim in the bay, and my time for private thought, or no thought at all, as it often occurred. Naked and thoughtless was how he found me. Floating half submerged, the weak current pulled my hair and softened my skin. With a start, I felt pressure onto my back, and assuming that even in the drifting bravery, I batted with my arms with easy passage. My flesh touched flesh, soft and warm. With my heart in my throat, I turned my body to face what was beneath me. A man as naked as I grinned from below the surface. Before I could release the scream building within me, his hand darted to my mouth, a gentle smothering that allowed me to breathe easily. I struggled, but not so hard as it was obvious to me there was not much use. It seemed to please him as his arm wrapped himself around me, and his upper body pressed itself to mine. I searched within his azure eyes, but found no malice. It seemed I had run into a native flight, handsome at that.
I must have been pouring over.
Wary of the strife, I gently disconnected myself from his grip, which he graciously allowed. He did not follow me as I swam to the shore, nor when I left the water to collect my clothing. I heard a voice that could only be of his as I climbed to the town. Come for me. I did not reply, nor did I show any signs of having heard.
Nearing the water,
The next night I was in the exact same predicament. He whispered something into my ear. He was patient, considerate, and promised me any number of wondrous things. His eyes were all I saw during the day, and his touch was all that I could feel. I no longer ate. There was no need for his words, for his words filled my belly to bursting.
Hour after hour passed me by.
It was no surprise when I found myself diving into the waters under the full moon, naked and skin hanging from my bones. It was certainly not a surprise when he came to me and whispered that he would take me together. Taking my hand, he pulled me down, staring into my eyes as I lost the last of human life.
I blinked and then gone. The light was fading and my heart wept in despair. A moment passed and I left the rock, diving deeper and deeper. I gained nothing on the shining pendant, but I would follow it nonetheless. I will follow it until I know the eyes I have glimpsed. Pray that one day I will.
Truly I did, and a woman could not ask for more when she married. Yet it was a banal love, one worn down by years of shame, bed and table. It was pleasant, and I was happy. When I saw the man fall onto the shore, I assumed he was a survivor from a shipwreck. With the intention of aid, I raced down to meet him. Lying there face down, I could hardly tell he was still alive by the faint rise and fall of his well-defined back. He was stark naked, and it became increasingly difficult to not let my eyes rest on his buttocks and muscular arms. His long, dark hair knocked him down and tangled with reeds. Gently I prodded him, but there was no response. Eager to see the man's face, I put in his arm to roll him over, unaware that this would be my...
You stole me from my bed. You held me close, whispered sweet nothings into my ears, and you caressed my body, coaxing it into comfort. When you left, there was nothing again. I was empty, cold, and alone. I will swim these shores until you return. I have the whole sea around my body, and I cannot set my eyes away from land, hoping that one day you might choose to be with me. I can give you the gift of breath and water, and the gift of everlasting love. I will give you my soul if you would leave your feet and permit me to be your magnificent tale, such as my own. We could travel the world together, you and I together, my love.
The fear that my heart's desire would die if I pulled off my shawl and lay close to him to share my warmth. I planted soft kisses on his motionless lips as I quickly fell into slumber. I awoke abruptly, my whole body was cold and wet, and I had enough sense to discover why I found it tied in prison and enveloped. My shawl floated not far away, empty of the beautiful man who had slumbered beneath it. But why me drew my attention? Before me stood a magnificent yet terrifying beast. It was taller than I, and its coat shimmered in the waning moonlight. I would have run if it had not whispered my name, such as the man I lusted before I had done. With no sense,
having been warned many a time by his stern father about the dangers of taking up his skiff in the middle of the night to fish, Francis did exactly this. It was a quiet night, and the gentle waves lapping against the boat, rocking Francis into a lethargic calm. The corners of his mouth crept towards his ears as his soft voice kissed every inch of his adolescent body. Relaxed as he was, the boy felt the warm surge inside him and was neither furious nor surprised when the water splashed upon him and soft skin pressed against his. Foreign hands followed the voice, washing his sense of him, becoming more frantic as the song built on him. His eyes fluttered open, and at that moment he was lost. The mermaid had enthralled young Master Smith with her voice alone, but once he had seen seen her there, there was no hope to wreck his courage from. He had never before seen beauty as hers. He was dumbstruck. He reached out a hand to ascertain the reality of the bride made.
It did not take me
Wide eyed as her scale flanked, half submerged in the now silent sea. She had finished her song, staring at Francis, her lips held still. Being of such younger years, the boy had not yet learned the art of self-control. He lunged towards the object of his desire, landing hard on his side as she dived away from him into the night again. Burning from rejection, Francis threw himself after her, plunging ungracefully beneath the waves. He thrust his body in spirals, searching for the maid who had stolen his heart.
I
His
yearned to
mind
swim in
was
my
no
own boat,
avail.
to watch the sunrise
As his body began to suffocate, a glimpse of flash of love followed by gleam, and knew that she was with him. Arms wrapped themselves around his waist, gripping tightly. Her face seemed to glow in the dark of the depths, and Francis did not despair at drowning
Ears
her.
footfalls close behind, but I could not stop. Donning my neglected skin, I dove deep into the waters. I cried in glee as the current tugged me out and away from domestication. I wanted to be free, I had to be free. It took minutes for me to remember the man chasing after me. I rose to the surface, searching for his figure on the shore, but it was nowhere to be seen. Still intoxicated by my return to the sea, I drifted inland, watching for his glistening face. A hand raised itself above the waves. A gut-wrenching dread shuddered its way through my body. His face was bloated and his eyes stared into nothingness. Never again will I return to shore and walk onto your legs. With our babe in my arms, I curse him for his stupidity, for his blind love. I curse my very nature.
Instead of hearing them through the closed and shuttered windows. I wanted to travel into the town and mix with the folk there.
I stood waiting whilst the waves crashed against the sharp rocks, washing the flotsam and jetsam high into the air. With no timepiece, I was resolved to wait until the sun rose before leaving that place, forgotten and rejected. I listened to the sea, whispering to me and embraced the pebbled bay. It spoke of echoes and echoed caverns, nothing of my love that I had waited so patiently for. As my heart slowed to a gentle drum, and my eyelids began to droop, the moon emerged from enveloping clouds, and I found him standing before me. His hair was lank, and strains of seaweed had tangled themselves within. His eyes glowed fiercely as I stepped forward to greet him. Yet instead of the sweet words and loving caresses I had yearned for, he shrank away from me. At more than one arm's length away, he spoke of nothing. My pounding heart exploded in my chest, and I melted to the pebble floor. My knees absorbed in the impact, whilst my brain tried to ignore it. Crouching down to his knees, he studied my pain, observed as my eyes became moist and shudders riveted through my body.
I have watched you in the pain every
His
single
pointed ears twitched as I whispered his name, and every ragged breath, calling him forth, forcing him to accept.
While waiting,
Basking in the
see your
flood, he
face
cursed me, obscenities and language
The
of the
longer I watched
unknown
the
lands
sea
and
became, and the more I
people,
saw
distant
it.
stars
Your
above.
face was not like those I saw at the
His
market.
body began to
Your shoulders forward,
elongate,
your arms,
felt
chest muscular,
his
high
arms matching
hips,
his legs,
sturdy legs.
his beautiful
And
face
that made me blush and
as his skull protruded forward.
Every night I would dream of
I
racing
could not
past
watch the
you.
time
You would embrace me with love in
waiting
your
for
eyes.
the snort
Fell in love with you in my
of
dreams,
magnificent
close,
peace.
skin to skin.
I
And I
raised
fell in
myself
love with you
upon the
from
wicked
afar.
copy
My hands
that stole my
flickered
heart.
me. All I wanted was to
Eyes
hear
of
your
deadly,
voice, feel your breath,
like from the waves began to fall,
so
open
my
mouth.
tears would freeze upon my cheeks.
Cautiously I
and
walked
roam the
round,
bay alone,
stroking its
unaware
silken
of
coast,
my gaze.
hoisting myself upon
Another
its
gale
back.
ahead. I placed myself by the usual window, wrapped
With
in
a
warm
whinny
cloth.
louder than the
The creaks and
forecourt
groans
towards
and
the
my
water
shivers shook my whole
struggle.
body. All I
All that
needed
my
was to
thoughts
see you
contained,
emerge.
bare face light
Hours
and
passed
dark
by, there was no sign of you. I noticed a white shape making its way down to the home, to the shore. A woman, young in years, stopped at the water's edge. My curiosity was fired as she merely stood there. I love my heart until the last essence of life drained from my fingertips. I will spiral to the bed of the sea. I thought I was dying as you greeted only your eyes to light my way to home. This woman who had never met you before, who hadn't watched you every night as I had. Her hands were all over you, and it made me sick to my stomach being touched as you had in my dreams. Losing all control, I tumbled from my seat and ran to the door. Before I knew what was happening, I was standing on the bridge with fire in my belly and hate blackening my sight until all I could see were your outlines. Your fingers were interlocked and she tossed her hair, smiling as only a wench could. I knew she would ruin you. I had to stop her before you were locked forever in an evil spell. I ran as fast as I could, reaching the water just as you both dove. I followed, taking a deep breath and swimming hard against the crashing surf. I couldn't see you anywhere, but I ploughed forward, knowing that I would find you. I will find you. I will save you.